Hello everybody and welcome to episode 23 here from Panda's World. I have replanted and chopped these down a few more times since the last episode, and I've taken some of them back to my base, and I've already gotten quite a bit more from last episode. But I would like to start preparing my world for 1.21.5, and to do so I need to go to my in portal and prepare for not being able to break them in the future. And I would like to go to the 3 closest in portals to me to do it, as I want to eventually decorate them in different ways. And to do so, I really don't want the in portal frames. I don't think they're necessarily good looking blocks. I need some Ender Pearls and Eyes of Ender so that we can, for 1, activate the portals, and for 2, find the portals. So I'm going to go ahead and set down all the things I need for today's build here, because I would like to use this one as my concrete duper. And I will actually go ahead and tear out 2 blocks on each side of the wall, all the way around. Okay, so from here I need to come grab my mycelium and my red mushrooms and my bone meal. And I need to go 2 blocks out from the center here on each of these and place a mushroom and a mycelium. And then we'll go through and we will bone meal all of these. And when they grow up, they should destroy the portal frames. Just like so. So I should still have the portal there, which I do. Then I need to go through the portal. Still works as a normal portal, just without the frames. Alright guys, so here we are at the second one. Let's go ahead and make our way down. I know I'm not going to have enough for this, and I probably should have gotten more while I was at the end, but oh well. Let's go down here. Oh. Well, okay then. So I need pretty much all of them. Let's go ahead and see where this takes us in the nether. Well, that's a terrible spot to be. We're definitely going to have to make another hub at some point, because yikes. Having fire aspect really doesn't help the situation. Guess we'll just have to punch him with an arrow. 17 should be more than enough. And now we can go ahead and fill in all these lava spots. And go ahead and break them as well. Fill in the rest of the portal. We grab our dirt and red mushroom. I'm going to go ahead and tear down the walls, and then we'll bone meal them all up. Alright, so now that the walls are gone, we'll go ahead and do the same thing we did with the last one. Bone meal these up. Hopefully I actually started the way I did. Okay. Didn't remember if I did or not. There we go. Sometimes they take a while to grow. Alright, so now that we did that, we can use this one as kind of a decorative one, while the other one's kind of a farm one in the future. And I think for the last one, I do want to find it, but I think I am going to leave the in portal frames where they are. So let's go ahead and exit. And I think the other one is going to be off in this direction near where the jungle is. Go ahead and block off all this lava. Alright, so we're going to leave this one as is, because I think I'm going to make a different farm with this one later, and I'm not extremely worried about breaking it. And let's see where this portal takes us. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop all this stuff off at the base, and then we'll hop into a time lapse to build the concrete converter. Okay guys, so here we have the concrete duper completed. I had to set up 2 different interpearl chambers. One more try at that. Hopefully that doesn't go into the trapdoor. No? Okay. So these will constantly load the 2 chunks that this is in. Unfortunately, it wasn't in one chunk, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So now all I have to do is flick this switch here, if I can reach it. And it will be very noisy. And if we go to the inside, we can see all the blocks going through into the void, because I am going to set up an obsidian farm above this. So I'm probably going to have to move this down a little bit. I'm not sure how much, so I'm going to build the farm first before I build the collection chamber. But let's go ahead and go turn this farm off. And if I check, everything should be in the correct place. Yep. Technically I don't need to dupe anvils, but you know, it's there. We can do it. Might as well. So let's go ahead and flick the trapdoors back down. And let's head over to the other one where I have removed the ender portal frames so that we can make an obsidian farm. Alright, so now that we have finished the obsidian farm, I need to get the storage system for this figured out. I'm not sure if I want to do the entire thing yet, because I don't know what I'm going to do with the end hub quite yet, but I do need something to catch all of the blocks. So, with that being said, I need to figure out what I'm going to do about this problem. Probably going to have to make a glass tube going all the way down so that it catches all the blocks. But I do know that this is going to be the sand and red sand area, so there's no concrete that's going to be converted here. And then everything else is going to be the regular stuff. And I do want to go a little bit lower than this, because eventually I want to connect the obsidian to it as well. For now, this is going to be fine. This is plenty of obsidian to last me a while. If in the future, for some reason, portal spam breaks, like it was supposed to in the most recent updates, starting at 1.19, and it's now 1.21.5. Yeah, let's go ahead and, for one, see how low this goes. It looks like we're going to be at 22. I think that's fine. I think that's more than enough. 22 is fine. So let's go ahead and put ourselves underneath this block and go one over, where we will go ahead and dig our way down. Then I actually want to go ahead and put a water bucket down. So I'm going to need to go 6 lower than that. And I want to go ahead and place 2 blocks on each side here. And then I will place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I can see that one. So we'll fly up here. We will take the coordinates. So 107. Actually, it'll be 106. 100 and -6, and this one would be 103 and 0. Alright, then I just need to come in and place all of my glass in. So I think if I do that and this should be good enough, right? Yeah. That works. And we'll have a sign there, sign there, 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 and here. Then we'll put a water source there. And now place water source there. Alright, then we could start placing double chests along here. I don't think I brought enough chests. Whoops. Actually, these don't need to be here. I think I just lost some of those. We'll do single chest for now, as I'm not really gonna run this all that much currently. So we'll go ahead and put our hoppers in. We'll do that. And I shouldn't need to finish that because it shouldn't flow off. All right, so with that, we can go ahead and test it. Let's hop back over to the farm. Set our spawn just in case, which I just spawned there. I don't know why I did that. And test it. I do have both ender pearls in, correct? Yep. Go ahead and fly down here. I don't see any of the sand flowing upwards, which is a good sign. Nothing's getting caught on the sides. Oh wow, I'm getting it all the way across. And some of it's actually going off into the void. I mean, if I actually cared, I could probably do something like that. Then eventually it would all filter its way back in. So I think we can shut this off now as it works. Obviously you can't run the two at the same time, but now I shouldn't have any issues running one or the other. Hopefully those blue skulls don't end up making their way over to our shulker farm. I mean, I guess if they do, we could just rebuild it somewhere else. I do plan on moving them out of the end at some point, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn the farm off, and I think that's where I'm going to end the episode at. I do want to do one last thing before we end. Go ahead and turn our chunk loaders off here. So I think the next time we see this world, we're going to be in 1.21.5. And unfortunately, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for the axolotl mod to update, and it's gotten to the point that I am okay with not having the axolotls anymore. It was cool while it lasted, but they just update way too slow. I don't know if they're in schooling or just don't have a lot of time with work obligations or whatever it may be. But I think it's time to say goodbye to the axolotl mod. It may return in the future, and it's kind of disappointing because in my stream hardcore worlds, we have every single axolotl, all the colors, and I was going to build a castle for them. But I've just decided that if we get a big update, I don't want to have to wait months before they update their mod finally, and then I can keep all of the axolotls, you know? It's a lot of time I'm missing out on the new updates just to wait for a mod. And for all I know, they're just not going to update anymore, as of right now. Maybe in the future we'll see. Maybe they'll update. Maybe somebody else will update it, or maybe somebody else in general will make a axolotl mod of their own. But yeah, it was fun while it's lasted. I'm gonna go ahead and end here though. I appreciate everybody hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you don't mind leaving a like and a subscribe, I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye y'all. Panda, Panda, Panda.